This is from Band.video, David Knight and Alex Jones, dated July 20th. 11,000 views. This is what's on the bottom box. Warning. This product is an ear loop mask. This product is not a respirator and will not provide any protection against COVID-19 or coronavirus or any other virus or contaminants. Right there. So people are fighting back and they're wearing mesh on their face.
But that is being mandated by retailers, mandated by government because of your safety. This is not about medicine. It's not about science, and it's not about safety. It's about control. And so when we look at that, is it really?
It's about psychological warfare and control. We're in a full bore psychological warfare, and this is only going to get worse.
That much of a stretch to say, okay, well, if they're going to mandate cloth masks that the manufacturers say doesn't work, and of course they ignore, when they use PCR tests, they ignore the person who made the test. The Nobel Prize-winning scientist who created the PCR test said you can't use that to test for coronavirus, but they're using that. And then they're mandating that you wear masks. This has nothing to do with facts or science.
The test is even invalid. It still is invalid in many cases.
But he says a popular video shows a man wearing a mesh mask going into a Tampa Walmart and saying, quote, "It was almost like not wearing a mask at all, and nobody cared because it's not about safety."
And no one cared because it's not about safety.
It's about compliance. And so he takes a look at some of the laws, like in Alabama. There he is right there. He doesn't even try to hide it. I mean, it's like a big open mesh. And again, nobody cares. But they would ram their cart into your cart. You would be confronted by the black shirts at Walmart that they're setting up specifically for this. You would be confronted by these people if you didn't have on that mesh mask. They'd be shooting you birds, they'd be calling the police on you, but you walk in with a mesh mask? Hey, that's fine. And you know, the reality is that mesh mask is just as effective as the cloth masks because, as has been pointed out many times, thinking that these masks are going to stop a coronavirus is like thinking you're going to keep mosquitoes out with a hurricane chain link fence. Most laws, like Alabama's, only refer to covering, not a mask with any protective qualities. For example, effective July 16th, 2020, says Maryland, each person shall wear a mask or other facial covering that covers his or her nostrils and mouth at all time when within 6 feet of a person from another household.
Covering. And it talks about the covering here. We're talking about definition of face covering includes limitations, scarves, without limitation, scarves and bandanas.
And on and on. But consider the definition of a face covering. Face covering means a covering that fully covers a person's nose and mouth, but is not, I repeat, is not a medical grade mask. The term face covering includes, without limitation, scarves and bandanas, which we always had, which Fauci said we had to save for the heroes. No. He was saving this for the second phase of the lockdown. We'll be right back.
Second phase of the lockdown. All right, there it is. We're on to war. We're going to get into the second phase of the lockdown and psychological warfare like we've never seen. Here it goes. Go back to this warning on the box. Look at that mesh. It's crazy. Crazy. Totally insanity. Watch Mark Williams, Montana. Good day.